All right, what's going on, people? As we can see, the market is selling off really strong right now. I think it was, when did we start? Let's see. All right, yeah. So the initial start was like after 10:30. Um, Kind of disappointed that I didn't take better advantage of it. I kind of started. I took a loss and I kind of started over managing. So I get into that in a minute. Um, or maybe when I okay. All right. So looking at the daily. And so, now we're retesting that the low of yesterday. We're trying to break through that. Um, I definitely think we are going to break the low of today. Or if we don't, or when it does happen, I see it. We'll break it, and actually that's what it's doing right now. It's not breaking the low of yesterday. Too strong, but it's retesting that level now. So it's like it broke the level and now it's retesting yesterday's low, and we'll see how it interacts there. And if it continue to trade bearish, um, if it retests yesterday's low well, and it continues to trade bearish, it'll be interesting to see how far it could go from there. Um, in terms of where we could go, in the upcoming days, if we continue to trade off bearish today, depending on how today ends. um, I would think right here where I have this line drawn, somewhere in this area, I would think we would have to stay above this area, close above this area to continue trading bullish. If we close below that area, I think we're going to pull back some more, maybe to right here, or we could even go down here, or we can go down to here to 6,000. That would be really interesting. But if we do, I definitely got to make sure I take better advantage of it, uh, because there will if that happens, there will be some really good opportunities to get some good day trades. All right, so looking at today. Zoom it down a little bit. Okay, so um, we were coming into the open. We were retracing yesterday's sell-off, which I was, it made sense. I was expecting some, retracement. Um, you see, when the futures market opened, some of that sell-off continued. Um, Actually, no, we were selling sideways. For me, not selling side. We were trading sideways for a minute. Like for a while, and then we had a nice little dip before the retracement started happening. And when we opened up and we were starting to trade bullish, I could there was the price action was showing a lot of weakness, but I was just trying to trade my strategy today, so I took a trade here, got a scalp out of it, and then took another one here. I took a loss, and then like I figured, I didn't think that was going to work out anyway, but just because I had my setup and I just wanted to take my setup, I went ahead and took it. But taking that loss there kind of stuck with me. It was still like in the back of my mind. So once I got another opportunity here, which would have been a winner, I still kind of had that in my mind, and I went and I ended up taking myself out of the trade too early. So by this time I was still red, but not as red as when I took this loss here. And then I was waiting for another opportunity. I saw this one setting up. It didn't, it wasn't the cleanest setup. I didn't really like the way it looked, so I decided I was going to just watch this one. And it ended up, as you can see in hindsight, being a selling off really hard here. And it just happened really quick. This is a 4-minute candle, so that's a significant move here within a 4-minute time frame. I didn't even. What I was planning to do was let it break the low of the previous 4-minute bearish candle, and then see if it would, see how it was going to respond there. But it ended up just taking that low out, and it moved too fast for me to really react to it without chasing it. and as you can see, it just traded down way too far, so I didn't want to chase it, so I just waited for another opportunity. And then I got one here, and I took it and ended up only getting a scalp out of it, because by this time we were kind of chopping around a little bit. You know, it didn't, you know, we were nearing the yesterday's low, so you know it didn't drop as hard. Of course, it's back here, so I only ended up getting a scalp to put me back green for the day, only like $10. So definitely would have liked to gotten more out of this move, but you know, especially after taking that loss early, it is good to end the day green. I also took a trade in crude oil, but that was that trade that I took. It was technically it was a setup. It was a right setup, but because of the current price action, it was really, because it was after this trade here, after I took myself out of this trade here. So it was kind of, the price action wasn't the best, and I kind of took it on a kind of like a revenge trade. So, and a little bit of FOMO, because there was a trade. I wasn't planning to trade crude oil at all today, and then I saw it moving bearish really well, you know, also. So, you know, it was a little bit of that play that I took on crude oil, was a little bit of FOMO and a little bit of revenge trading, and but I did manage to get $10 out of that trade as well. So, which is, you know, the reason why I am, is really the reason why I did have a green day today. So anyway, that's my trades for today. That wraps up today's mid-market analysis, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.